What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome back to my second episode of my Road to Glory. First thing I do in this episode is I go straight into an offline tourney. I did get this idea off Anti-Holland and KSI. I know they did it in their Ultimate Team Road to Glories, but they're not actually doing one. But they did do an offline tournament, and the benefits of doing an offline tournament are they're nice and easy, they're not too much of a challenge, unless you find amateur a challenge, then it would be a challenge. But yeah, it's a nice and easy way to start off with a bit of money, and as you'll see at the end it gives you a good few thousand, as well as giving you a bit of experience if it's a new game such as the new tackling system. So as you can see at the beginning here then, I did give away a penalty. Wasn't my fault, I don't find. I was swinging for a tackle, I'm still getting used to it. And fortunately that should have been a save, but yeah, I did go 1-0 down in the first half then. So then I got Suarez on the ball. If you watched my first episode, he's got 91 or 2 pace, got him on the wing, and he just absolutely cuts in and scores it in the bottom right hand corner. I can't actually remember the name to this tournament, but it is semi-pro. It wasn't hard at all. It's just, as I mentioned, a nice and easy way. I know it's inevitable, I'm going to get haters saying, oh, you're such a pussy playing offline. But a lot of people have done it before, I'm not the only one. And yeah, the reason why I do it, I'll be honest with you, is to get myself a good few coins to start off building my team. So there I go, 2-1 up then. Nice little bit of footwork by Odin Wingy, and he puts me 3-1 up in the 53rd minute. For those of you who have been wondering why I haven't been uploading recently, it is because as mentioned in my first episode, if you watched it, I did go away on the Friday morning at 6 o'clock on a geography trip. I did go to the midnight launch of FIFA 12, that game in my local town. There was a good few hundred people there, so that was pretty good. But then as soon as I got the game, I went home, finished packing, went to sleep and went straight off, and I got back on Tuesday. It's now Wednesday while I'm recording this. So I did win that game 4-2 then, and I go straight into my second game here then, and from the start I get Suazo again on the wing, and he just runs the show, and just, I think he slots it in here, or I miss. Yeah, he slots it in. It does show you how important it is just to have a rather fast black man, as JJ would say, in your team, especially up front. So as soon as they get the ball, they can just absolutely destroy the defence, cut in and score like that. So then I go 2-0 up, and then I go 3-0 up, and before you know it, I'm starting to think, oh god, yeah, this is a little bit too easy. And I must admit, I do regret starting this low. The only other option was to do a professional one, but if you've watched my first impressions video, I just lost on professional. Fair enough, it was 1-0, so I should have given professional a try. But yeah, so that's 5-0, and then again I put on all my subs, because I think there's no point getting Suazo and Odin Wingy knackered when I've got Ribas, I think that is, and I've got some Brasilva guy, Marcinho, that's him there. He's got 5-star skill, I believe. So then in the semi-finals, I think this is, I get Aston Villa, and I've got the two most dangerous black men ever up front. I've got Heskey and Bent. So then I think, oh god, I should beat them, but no, Heskey does put them 1-0 up in the 4th minute by a run on the wing by Bent, but that's nothing for Odin Wingy to worry about, as he cuts in and scores to put me equalising up front, with him again straight after that with another goal to put me 2-1 up, and another goal, 3-1 up, and it just goes on and on and on. And then later on, they're giving themselves more and more opportunities. I let Bent in there, Heskey and Bent, great partnership for the second header of the game, so it's 3-2. But Ribas again, my substitution, they're putting me 4-0 up, and that's how that game ended. So I'd knocked out Aston Villa. So I got through to the final then, and I was playing Corinthians in the final. I completely forgot this was the final when I was playing it somehow, I'm not too sure how. Odin Wingy there just absolutely paces him. I can't tell you enough how important it is to get some good paced players up front. It does help you out a load. So I did smash it against the woodwork there, only for my second chance 2 minutes later, so put me 1-0 up in the final then. So yeah, it wasn't hard at all. I was thinking it was going to be more of a challenge than it actually was, due to the new tackling system, but there you can see shocking defending leaves the Corinthians equalising with Liedson in the 9th minute to make it 1-0. But Odin Wingy and Suazo, even though their chemistry isn't actually linked together, they actually work well together, but that is what I've been working on, as you'll see later on in this episode. I have been going for a bit more morale to a bit more chemistry, sorry, what am I like? Morale, a bit more chemistry, because I can't emphasise to you, you need pace in your team and you need chemistry. For those of you who watch Raiders, Road to Glory, he says shoot. I thought that was a bit unlucky. I thought that went across the line there. Raider, he says it's better to have an all bronze team with 100% chemistry than it is to have an all gold team and have 50% chemistry. I completely agree with him when I say that. So yeah, I did win the final 5-1 there. I think that was 5-1, pretty sure. So I scored 19 goals in the tournament run. So yeah, I did actually win 600 coins from winning it, as well as all the coins I got from each game, which was between 400 to 600. So from all of that tourney, I got 3,000, just under 3,500, and I discarded a bronze player, which put me on exactly 3,500 coins, as you can see there. And I did go and buy Holden, the American that plays for Bolton, centre mid. I think I'm going to be going for a Premiership team, so I've never actually made one, funnily enough. I don't know how I've never made a Premiership team, having Ultimate Team for over a year on FIFA 11. So I had a lot of coins left because I got him reasonably cheap, so I did go and buy Chesney, as I thought I did need a new keeper. I got him extremely cheap, I thought, at 1,500 for nearly an 8 keeper. So they're the two players I bought for my team this episode, and then when I bring it up here, you can see as my team stands at the moment, I just put Chesney in here, take out my silver goalkeeper, and that's how the team stands with 56 chemistry, so it's now gone into green. So that's all for this episode. I did get my free packs because I did have an issue with that. I did have to contact EA. They didn't actually send me a code in the box. So if you did enjoy this episode, please do thumbs it up. It supports me a great deal. And until episode 3, which you can expect a few pack openings in, I'll speak to you guys later. Take care.